This is gonna be a series where I'm going to show you different species of Collembolas, aka Springtails, that live in my soil in a big container in which naturally these springtails occur. I have not introduced them. They are naturally occurring in these soils. The only thing is that I have done, my intervention has been to, you know, facilitate their populations, helping them with maintaining ideal conditions for them to thrive by adding moisture regularly into the soils, adding decomposing materials, plant material, organic matter, cow dung manure, many things that I do keep adding uh, time and again, as and when I feel or I see that the top layer needs more food. The food being organic decomposing matter. It could be anything, twigs, flower petals that we use to offer gods, charcoal, coconut shells, many things I keep adding. And over time, the topsoil of this big container has become really rich in organic matter and all kinds of soil mesofauna. The predominant soil mesofauna in my container are this springtails. These are the dominant microfaunal biomass in the soil, and their presence significantly affects the soil structure, aeration, fertility, etc. Collembolas, for those of you that do not know about them, Collembolas are primitive, small, around 0.25 to 6 millimeters in length, but they do have a jumping organ, unique jumping organ known as furcula, which helps them jump. They occur in all possible habitats, even in extreme habitats, whether it is ice or spring, hot springs, and the diversity increases a lot more in tropical regions. So here in tropical region, one species that is very common, this small white, which are also blind, the ones that we are seeing here congregating, this is probably Symphypleona species under genus Symphypleona. So these are very much abundant in tropical conditions and also in my big soil container. Yes, they are blind, as you can see. They are nature's tiny architects of soil health. Tiny soil dwelling arthropods, soft bodied, play a very crucial role in decomposing, in breaking down of organic matter, enriching the soil fertility. So the basic job is to break down leaf litter, recycle the nutrients, enhance the microbial activity, and maintain the soil structure. Over time, I have developed liking for them since I started learning about them, observing them daily, and now it is a daily sort of ritual before going to bed to check the soils every night before going to bed with a flashlight of my mobile phone, observing them. Some species like this, white ones, I see them congregating. Other species do not congregate in such big numbers, but they are present and they are everywhere. But I'll show them in coming videos the other species that I have in this soil. In this first video, we are going to look at the tiny blind white ones, which are known as Symphypleona. So approximately, my observation tells me, a year-long observation tells me that there are three different species living in this one container. The most conspicuous, the most showy ones are this eye-catching, are this white because of their coloration in the dark black soil. They catch your eyes, catch your attention immediately. Are this Symphypleones, white ones that congregate every night in big numbers. So this is a good start to introduce you to soil mesofauna, the soil life in my house. I will keep posting more such videos about them if I see any interesting behavior. I have already shown you how they jump using the unique jumping organ unique to them. This group of arthropods, which is known as furcula. I tried capturing it, but they are so fast that it requires a good camera to be able to shoot that. What I've also learned is that keeping Collembolas, isopods is becoming a increasingly popular hobby across the world, also in India. People like to keep the soil, little creatures that live in the soil, because this is like a miniature version of big animals that we can keep. We can actively, participate in their functioning, in their lives, by keeping the proper ideal conditions for them, giving them food regularly. Food being natural materials, it is easy to keep, easy to maintain, requires less space, and very cool to just look at. A great way to relax, acts as a stress buster, and I do this very often, every night, almost every night. So Collembolas, springtails are very interesting. I encourage you through this video. The objective of making this video by showing these different species is to encourage fellow Indians, fellow animal lovers to start with soil, because soil health is very important, and these creatures are often overlooked. Their roles, their importance is often overlooked. They are really cool. There is a great diversity. You can keep different species in your small tiny container. Do share with me in the comments your love for springtails, and also if these white ones are present in your soil.